I'm so excited to introduce you to JT. Now, I was cycling along the coast a couple of weeks ago and I bumped into JT and we got to talking, and he has come from Malaysia to live in Adelaide 5 years ago?
Yes, 5 years ago.
5 years ago. And he, you know, like all of us, he cycled as a kid. And then he was living in Adelaide and thought, oh, there's bike paths. So he started cycling 3 years ago, and he thought after a year, I want to build my own bike. He's never done anything like that before. And I'm like, are you happy to share that on camera with everybody? Because his story is so inspiring. So, everybody, meet JT.
Hi.
Actually, do you want to say something in Malaysian?
Apa khabar?
What was that?
Miss, how are you?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That is so cool.
Yes.
So, yeah, you built your own bike.
Yes, I was looking at everybody's bike and they are so high performance bike and all that. And I was wondering, I wish I could have one, and you know, and so I was thinking, but I don't have the money, I don't have the cash. But I was watching a lot of YouTube videos, and there are a lot of people out there, like, you know, from Indonesia and from Philippines, even from Malaysia. They actually bought frames from AliExpress and start building their bikes. So I was thinking, why not? Because after all, they are showing us step-by-step videos, and it's basically like IKEA, you know. So I just take a dive, buy those parts, and start doing it, and it works out.
And so before that, you didn't know anything at all about bikes, about mechanical or bike building.
But I'm very obsessed in it because I basically watch and listen and read a lot of things, every part, how the part works, everything before I take a dive.
But you've gone from not knowing anything about bike building, basically not knowing anything about cycling.
Yes, it takes a lot of guts.
Yeah,
it takes a lot of guts.
a lot of guts.
But I read this article, I was telling the readers that bicycle is a simple machine. It's not like a car, you know. If something goes wrong, it's just mechanical. No, it's not electronic. So it can be fixed.
Yeah.
So that is why it gives me the confidence.
How long did it take you from going, hey, hang on, I'm going to build my own bike, to having a completed bike? How long did that take?
The orders took about 1 month to arrive, and because of work, I spent about 2 hours a day, so I pay a month.
Yeah, 1 month.
1 month.
1 month to build your own bike.
Yeah.
And what an amazing bike. But how did you choose the components? So how did you, and what have you got here? What are the parts?
Okay, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who are brand conscious people. They always say, oh, these frames are imitation. The frame is actually called open mold frame. Basically, open mold is like open design frame. They are not licensed frame. So they look like the original frame, but they're not. That's why it looks like, someone told me it looks like a SL6, but it's not. I showed them some areas, it's not the SL6. You know, so it's, people comment that, oh, you know, performance-wise, but after all, we are just doing a recreation ride. We're not competing, you know, and we're just enjoying the ride. So don't really into all this brand, you know, and aerodynamics and things like that, you see. I really save money a lot on the frame. So I chose to go the middle class, which is the Ultegra. I heard that it's quite durable, and especially the R8000 group set, the shifting performance is almost as good as Dura-Ace. In fact, they say it's the same quality as Dura-Ace, just like Dura-Ace is just lighter. But and also I heard that Dura-Ace, they are not so hardy compared to the Ultegra, so I chose the Ultegra.
Because I remember you telling me the frame was that you had seen a video of somebody who was riding it in the Philippines.
Yes, yes, potholes and, you know, bumpy roads, and they've been using it for almost 3 years, and there's no issue. Yeah.
So you're thinking, here in Adelaide, our roads are perfect if it survived there for 3 years. Yeah, it's so cool. Like, it's just so inspiring that you can go from not knowing anything about this to building your own bike and going, you know, I want a good quality bike, but it doesn't have to be expensive, does it? You're proof of that.
Yes. I want to promote that you can actually service your own bike, maintain your own bike. You know, I'm not trying to take away the job of our local bike shop, well, but obviously complicated stuff still need to go back there because they have the tools and all that. But basically, like tuning the gears, maintaining the bike, you know, changing certain parts, we can actually do it by ourselves. And when we do it, we feel the pride in it. You know, you know, the bike is unique, it's ours. You know, and if anything goes wrong with someone, we will know what's wrong in it, and we learn from it. Yeah. That's
a really good point, because you would know just you know your bike inside out.
Yes.
You know that there's a slight squeak, a slight rattle, a slight lean one way, something's a bit You know,
Yes,
yeah.
you know, I don't have to go back to the local bike shop mechanic and ask him what's going on, what's this sound, you know?
Yeah.
But you know, because he only know it, I will know it because he fixed it.
Yeah.
But if I do it on my own, I will know it. Yeah.
That's so smart.
Yeah.
That's so smart. I need to. That's probably something I should do. so, what was there a particular website or a YouTube channel or you watch bits of ones or?
Okay, there's this particular guy. His name's Velo. He's the guy who inspired me to build it. You know, he already built 3 AliExpress bikes. Respect to him, you know.
Awesome. Yeah.
He's also from scratch, zero knowledge.
And so he did it, and then he thought, I'll share it with everybody else.
Yes.
It's something that.
Yeah.
It's just so inspiring. Like I find it so inspiring. I'm a big fan of like, you know, people think cycling has to be expensive, that it's complicated, it's hard, but it doesn't have to be. You're such a good example of that, and just go, I'm going to learn this, I'm going to do it, I'm going to take the time, and then look, I love it. It looks good, and I love your outfit as well. And I love that you've put JT. You've got this on here, your JT branding, and that's you. It's so cool. And what does the JT mean?
All right. It's actually a Chinese character called means light.
Yeah.
It's my name, light.
Light.
Yeah. My Chinese is 之光, so it's light. You know, the way of light. You know. Like, so I integrate the JT into the character. Yeah.
And is it also because it's light? It's not a heavy bike.
No, it's in light. I get it. Yeah, it's true.
Because it is actually quite light, isn't it? Because it's so. I mean, like it's lighter.
7.5. You feel the pedal?
It's lighter than Fuji, I think. It's so light. It's so light but so sturdy. And I noticed you've got this really cool chainring. What is this chainring?
It's an absolute black oval chainring. The reason why I chose it is because I find it's very comfortable to pedal, especially standing up, climbing uphill. And there's no scientific proof about it, but somehow I feel more natural when I pedal it.
Okay.
Yeah,
interesting, because I've heard mixed messages about the oval chain rings as well. I've never experienced it myself, but but did you try one before you put it on here, or you just read about it and thought that you?
I tried one on another bike. An older bike, and I love it. Again, all these are all second parts. That's one thing amazing about Australia. A lot of people sell second parts, and I'll always go to Facebook Market and always look for second parts and buy.
Perfect. Everything's accessible, good price, and it must have been so much fun.
Even like this Rafa saddle, it's only $50.
Saddle
full carbon. Rafa saddle. Someone is going to get it here, I buy it.
You don't have to spend lots of money. I love that. It's so cool. You
know, my outfit is a Rafa brand, but second hand. It already costs more than 100.
And it fits you perfectly. It's like it was made for you.
So second-hand parts.
It doesn't have to be expensive to ride a bike. It's just, and you can look stylish and have a cool bike. And, that is so cool. And you have, you've got a power bank connected up here.
Yes, a power bank, a USB cable. So, and my power bank is behind here.
And so that means your phone, you can just keep going.
For 8 hours, I guess.
8 hours. And what does it weigh? How much weight does that add to it?
What? The power bank is probably 200 grams.
Nothing. Oh, that is so cool.
So instead of getting a Garmin computer, I just use my phone as a computer.
And the maps, everything. It's so easy. It's all just there. So
I can listen to music and I can, This pedal is called Xpedo pedal. Apparently it's one of the lightest SPD pedal in AliExpress again. So they probably weigh like less than 250, about 210 grams. And the reason why I choose SPD is because I ride this bike to work sometimes, and I always wear a mountain bike shoe. So it's a 2-in-1 shoe, like a walking shoe and also a cycling shoe. That's why I use SPD pedals.
It's so inspiring and brave of you to just go, I'm going to build my own bike.
If I'm a normal Joe, I can do it. I'm sure someone...
Anyone, that's what you're saying. Like, if you can do it, anyone can do it, really. You know, you can go from scratch. And I love that everything's out there on YouTube, and there's people who've shared their knowledge so that anyone can do this. And just have that sense of pride, I think, as well. And there's you're riding around on this really stylish bike that you built, that you know it inside out. anything breaks down, you can fix it. I should ride with you because I'm terrible at fixing stuff on my bike. I'm like, oh, there's a... Okay. That is so cool. Wow, we should test it up a hill. You said you went up Kensington a few weeks ago. That was...
Not even 30.
But you're going to change that, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to try to change that. Maybe I'll try on the weekend 34.
More climbing.
Yeah.
We should go. Do you want to go up a hill today? Should we go up a hill somewhere?
And I don't mind.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's go up a hill. Lookout up there. Have you been up there?
Yeah, once.
You have? I haven't been up there. We'll rate dinner race. Who do you reckon's gonna win?
I think you're gonna win.
I think you might win. I think you might. We were zooming along here. You were keeping up, Mike, and I was just like, oh yeah, I think you're strong. You're quite strong. Are you marked? Get set, go! Totally kicked my ass. Dude, that was awesome. That is what a homemade bike does. JT, you beat me. Yeah, that's impressive. That's cool. I need to do some more work on that. Is so cool though.
It's a good race though. It's a good race.
That was really, it was nice and steep. I don't know what the gradient was. That was really fun. That was really fun. Your bike is amazing. You're amazing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and inspiring.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, brave as well. Just to do all of that with.
Yes.
Nothing come from nothing to this. Yeah. We'll put a link below in the description so you can of the videos, the person that you follow to build those, and a shout out to the person that makes those videos actually for sharing their knowledge. Is there anything you want to say to people?
Be positive. Just do it. I don't think anything will go wrong if you put your heart into it.
It's JT. Remember, cycling doesn't have to be expensive. Get in there, just do it. Yeah, awesome. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, become a member, give us a thanks, a thumbs up, and see you in the next video. Thanks.
Selamat tinggal.
Can you say it in Malaysian? I kicked her ass.
I can't. It's too crude.
Oh, yeah. Just say, I beat her.
Yeah.